Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement, between the lines.
Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I am Psyche Terry, and I am a lover of all things natural, hair care, skin care, food care, healthy care. I am so excited to have you join me and my sous chef, Von Tova. So Vaughn is here and he is helping me chop vegetables. I don't truly like chopping them. I don't know why, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna cut my nails or something, and I get fearful. So I always say, can you help me cut my vegetables? And now he's used to it, so that's his amazing part. Be it Christmas, whatever, he's always usually found in the kitchen cutting up vegetables. I consider myself an extreme leftover makeover person. I absolutely love remaking food and making it into something brand new. I think you can take anything and make it look like something amazing every time. So today we're making 2 meals because as a mom of 3 and a business owner and a busy lady that's on clubs, things and everything, I'm so busy. So I get to make a soup for a lady that's sick and shut in. My husband has a team that he serves on, and they've got a lady that is sick, so I signed up for chicken noodle soup because it's her favorite. So I just pray that my chicken noodle soup that I'm making up, just going with it here, I pray that it's good. And I forgot to send Vaughn with lunch today, so he came home, and we are gonna just make a lunch real quick and eat and just have a blast. This is Von Tova. He does all the chopping and all the dirty work in the kitchen, including cleaning it up for me. Because he is my sweetheart. And he also grills and he makes a mean egg. Yes, the man can make eggs like nobody's business. I cannot touch his eggs. I don't even try anymore. I do try sometimes when I need to just get out of here. But it's in the flip of the wrist. Well, what about that egg you just made, Vaughn?
The one I just made?
Yeah, when you did the emerald, you tried the emerald way on eggs.
I used the technique from Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. I said emerald. Or Dave Ramsey, who's the finance guru. So we know who does the finance in the house. So
Where's this go?
That's gonna go in the stir fry. Yes, make it all pretty. I feel like making healthy food is super important. I've lost actually about 35 pounds in the past 6 months. How long has it been since I lost all that weight?
Since August?
Since about August. So 9 months. So it's been 9 months. I had a pound weight challenge for myself that I had been just kicking my butt, that I hadn't lost the weight that I wanted to lose, so I lost it. But I've done it by eating healthy and using healthy foods, making sure I had good protein. So I added shrimp as my protein here, and then a ton of colors. So I love looking at colors on a plate. That lets me know that we're eating right. So we've got green in here, orange in here, a brighter orange with cauliflower, pepper. Vaughn's gonna give us some snap peas. We've got some peas, let her rip. Just straight up, just throw them in there. And we are cooking on our KitchenAid, what is this, a 30-inch cooktop that has so many power burners. I'm just in love because I can stir fry and cook a really, really nice, oh, it's boiling. Come and get some of this boil technique over here. So we're boiling. So I'm making her a chicken noodle soup. And here, what I like to do is share my top. So I'm gonna cover that up and work on my boil. So I added, I would say about 2.5 cups of water. Now I'm gonna come in with some chicken broth and add my chicken broth in. And I'm making, this is my base for my noodles. So I'm gonna let this boil a little bit more, and I'm gonna add my noodles. And I just picked up any normal noodle at any normal grocery store. Nothing in particular, but the chicken broth is what's important. And I added some bouillon. So that's always important. And we're gonna come in just a minute once we start boiling, rapid boil, that's the word that you wanna see. So once it's going brrr, then you know that it's ready. If it's not going brrr, then you're not ready to boil. So we're gonna do that. Funky, you grab us some red pepper, and then I think we'll be all set on chopping, and then it's all about the seasoning. And I didn't tell you that my leftover, and he doesn't always know that I use leftovers. He's just like, oh, this is good. But my leftover here is actually some leftover steak that my kids, they didn't really get into. So I've got a little bit more left than I would have loved, and I love that I can use it on me and Bun because we're okay with it. But it was a little too tough for them, just, I think, the cut. So we know that, and it sounds terrible, but feeding them, what is it that is better for filet mignon? I think filet mignon is easier on their teeth because they're so little, but just the regular, this was a steak, like a stew steak, didn't do so good. But here's what's smart about leftovers, is the juices from the leftovers. So we're gonna pour this leftover juice. That's gonna help season my food so I don't have to add a lot of salt. Actually, you notice I don't have any salts over here. I use a lot of Mrs. Dash, but not salt, because salt helps you retain water, and then you retain weight, and then you wake up in the morning wondering what's going on. And then also, I don't use soy sauce because I'm actually allergic. I'm allergic to soy, milk, babe, what else?
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese, I'm like out of death for cheddar cheese. But I'm not even watching as I put this Worcestershire sauce. So this is my definition of soy, is Worcestershire sauce. And the sodium level here is just 65 milligrams. So I just feel a whole lot better about that. And so I'm just gonna let her get in. And what you notice is I put the meat on last, this meat on last, because it's already cooked. But it's almost steaming the rest of the food. So it's looking really, really good. And we're almost at a rapid boil here. So we will come back and we will add my leftover chicken. And we will add some flavor so she won't know what's left over. And we will add my ziti pasta. And we will have ourselves a home-cooked meal chicken noodle soup. And all I did was look at a can of what pictures was in the picture, and I went and made sure I had those things. So I got some. Did you put carrots in here?
Yes.
Carrots, and we
Didn't
got...
find the green pepper.
Oh, okay. Well, it's cool because this thing is full anyway, babe. That look good? You happy you came home?
Yes, that looks good.
Okay, I'm excited. See you in a second. So I am, honestly, this is how I cook. So it's difficult for me to give you directions, or it's difficult for me to give you ingredients because I just usually throw in similar fragrances. So if it's a savory meal, I like, my new friend is dill. I love thyme. And parsley and rosemary is also a good friend of mine. I learned that making Thanksgiving meal and learning how to make a good Thanksgiving meal, and I figure, well, why just wait till Thanksgiving to taste savory food? So I just put all of that in her chicken noodle soup. Again, I don't like a lot of extra seasoning. So she's got those three things. I think I'll go ahead and add some Mrs. Dash because you can never go wrong. That's my difference from salt, because it's like no MSG, it's super healthy. And I just did that, and if you want to come on over, we can smell it together. So this is my at-home, all-natural, no GMO chicken noodle soup. So it looks amazing. It's boiling fabulously, and honestly, she's ready to come off that boil. What I love about this eye, oh my God, come see this eye. Woo. It has a little eye for the simmer. Gotta come back on. So she's just gonna simmer. And remember, I do 2 meals. I don't really like mixing up the food, but this is a shrimp steak stir fry. And I've got a rice on in the microwave. Again, the chicken was left over. We had, what do you have, like chicken taco? No, I had pulled chicken with barbecue sauce, but I separated the barbecue sauce from the chicken so that I could use the chicken later. And I just froze it. So this is frozen chicken from pulled chicken. That's no barbecue sauce on it. And then this steak is from another week that I did steak sandwiches. I did like steak and cheese, but no cheese, we're allergic to cheese. So it's really like steak sandwiches. So I'm doing that in a stir fry with shrimp. So shrimp and steak, I mean, my goodness. With carrots and cauliflower. And I thought it was broccoli, but I only used what I have because it's leftovers. So this is an extreme makeover on this leftover. I think it looks amazing. I let everything steam down, so I added all of the juices, then I covered it. so that it could steam down. Now I'm letting it kind of fry out. So that's the way I like to prepare food now, with a ton of oil on top. I like the water to create that sensation so that the food is nice and moist. And then we go from there. So right now my water's just steaming down. And then I always like to do this, but, I did it! A little bit, I'm scared to do it again. Let's see. There we go. Oh, lost the shrimp. That's okay. Because that gives me a chance to see if my food is good. It's good. It needs some, nothing. That's for me. Oh my God. I can taste the, I add a little chili pepper, chili powder. It's so good. It smells good. It looks good. And honestly, let me tell you the truth. If we don't eat all of this, because it's adults and 3 kids, I would make this a sandwich in a heartbeat. I'd be like, babe. Or I would make it a soup in a heartbeat. Be like, boo. But I hope I don't have to do that, because that would be 3 times on this steak, and I just cannot do that. I mean, that's extremely made over, okay? But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look in your refrigerator and you do an extreme home house chef, mom chef, leftover makeover yourself. Thank you for joining me, and please follow me. Why aren't you following me if you're not? Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and be sure to subscribe. I don't know which corner it's in, but subscribe to my channel. We're gonna have tons of fun. We always do. Bye.